We're back at Stars and Strings with the Rob and Holly Show on 99.5 WYCD. Everything today presented by Ram Trucks, built to serve. And look who it is. Ryan Hurd is in the house, our Michigan boy, back home.
Hey!
It's awesome to be here. I love, obviously, coming to Detroit. I love coming to Michigan. I was out and about all day, just making sure I got to see the stuff I like, and yeah, so it's always good to be home.
I see you.
What does that entail? Out and about all day? Where did you go?
I went to Slo's, of course, because I really love Slo's barbecue. People don't think barbecue when they think of Michigan, but we go every single time we come back. So, and
well,
then
Slo's is different. That's the food that makes you keep coming back.
Sure. And then I went to Shinola for the first time and got to see I did the factory tour, which I don't think a lot of people get to do, so that was really special. And there's so many old bars here, so I always like to pop into a 100-year-old bar and see what happens.
So
did there's always Detroit characters.
Oh yeah, especially at 2:30.
Yep.
So how long? When did you get in town? Did you get a chance to check things out?
Oh yeah.
Last night at the bar scene.
We did not get here last night. We got here this morning. So.
Okay. So bar scene is happening tonight then.
Absolutely.
Okay. And at Shinola, I noticed on your Instagram page you were doing you did some Insta stories follow me around, right?
It's so amazing to have a place like that that's truly, they make everything there in downtown Detroit. They make all of the watches, all of the straps, all their leather stuff. To see something like that that's genuinely American and made by people who just live they're your neighbors, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And just to see that whole process, it was really kind of overwhelming, and we took so much video and we didn't know how to put it up on my page because there was just so much, and so we have somebody going through it all right now to go put it up. But it was really special, and it's made me really proud to be from Michigan, just seeing something like that. I mean, there's so many hardworking people who live here, and there's a reason that people like that love country music, and so just to be I don't know, somebody that would get the opportunity to see a factory like that and then to go, I don't know, and get to do an event like this tonight, it feels really connected in a very amazing way.
And I feel like they are the definition of don't put all your eggs in one basket. Oh, yeah. Because they go, all right, we're going to do watches. No, we're going to do bicycles. No, we're going to build a hotel.
And you get the sound system, a Shinola sound system.
Record player.
Yeah.
I have a record player, yeah. So it's kind of a cool thing to think that they could be that successful in so many different areas and products.
And I just, the people that were working there were so proud to be working at that company, and they were also so proud to be from Detroit and from Michigan. And I left really, all of us that went were really affected by man, this is an amazing thing that we just saw. Just the people were amazing, and it's the same as country music fans that you get to see every night that you get to do this job. Is you meet them all and they're so thankful that you came here to sing for them, and that is a strange thing because I'm just a guy who writes songs, you know what I mean? But
very humble.
You're more than
very humble.
Just a guy that writes songs.
But when you've affected somebody's life with your words or with your music, that, I don't know, I felt a really kindredness with those people today.
That's awesome.
Well, we have to say congratulations to you guys because we are so excited for you.
Thank you.
We saw the announcement, and I thought it was very funny that, Marin's all about having, her album's a girl, and you guys are having a little boy.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Well, I haven't gotten to talk about it at all.
Really?
Do you want to talk about it?
My God, we thought that he's not going to want to talk because he might be over-talked about it. We want to talk about it.
Nobody asked.
Let's talk about it because you know what, we're going to talk about kids a lot today because Holly has a 2.5-year-old.
Yep.
I have a 6-month-old boy,
and we're all about family.
Yeah. So are you're super pumped to join the Dad Club?
What did you first think? Because I thought OSH.
I don't know anything.
Double hack, whatever.
We were so excited, and then we're having a boy, which I don't care either way, and I don't care if this kid likes what I like or doesn't. I'll figure out. We're just really happy that it's happening, and the timing is really perfect. Weirdly, you could get into the details of how calendars and schedules and touring works, but weirdly it works out for us. And then I don't know. I'm just really excited about doing it with her, and But when we announced it, we were on vacation, so it was kind of a no-fly zone as far as people we weren't doing any interviews or anything like that. And then we got back and started touring again. So this is kind of like the first opportunity that I've had to like really talk about having a kid.
And I don't think I remember when is the due date?
It's like spring.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's lots of time to like do
Yeah.
a room, because you think you start like as
How's
a female, you start nesting and you're like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
How's the preparation going? Are you building a nursery? Are you painting? Are you doing all the things?
Yeah.
He's like, not yet.
He's like, sure.
We have to. No, the fun part has been like, so Marin's terrible at keeping secrets, like horrible. So she told everybody, like as soon as it happened, and then I forgot to tell. I mean, I didn't forget, but I was like, I'm gonna wait, and I kept waiting and waiting.
That is such a guy thing.
Well, it was just like I'm, whatever.
Well, you normally wait a while to make an announcement.
But she did not. So she
Well,
was
everybody's
like,
different,
telling
yeah.
my family, I'm telling the manager, I'm telling all my friends, and so all of her friends knew, and none of mine did. And so I had to like the week, whatever, the Sunday before we announced it to the public, I had to call like all my friends, like 10 in a row, like boom, boom, like, hey, we're having a baby. We'll
I
talk
gotta
to you
go.
later. Hey, we're having a baby, just so you know before anybody else does. But it's really cool to see her like figure it out. And then I'm kind of like I'm skiing behind her boat a little bit, like figuring it out at the same time. And it's kind of strange to not have to do anything yet, like except just support. So I'm like waiting for when it's like my turn to like do something, which I'm really excited about. And I'll figure, I mean.
Save up all that energy.
Okay.
I will just like let you know as 6 months in, save it up.
And it's
That's
just
what
better
Brett told me walking out the door. He's like, hey, man. He said, oh, congratulations. I said, yeah, congratulations. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And he's like, oh, it's coming.
Well, I will say, so, pregnancy is really hard for girls because we are crazy. We go crazy. So best just don't say anything. Like if she happens,
hormones
go,
okay.
like you get hormones and then you go crazy. So if anything,
There's
just
only been like
be
one
quiet.
or two moments where I've like things have happened and I've just kind of been speechless. Like
That's perfect.
no idea what is happening right now.
I feel like that, you're the type of guy, though, you're so easygoing, though, that I feel like even if, Marin happened to maybe go a little hormonal on you,
Right.
you're the kind of guy who would just sit back and go, okay, all right. Am I right?
I don't know. No.
No, I'm not.
I don't know. Whatever. You try to remember that, like, this person doesn't get to do as much fun stuff as they would like to, but I think she really likes to be pregnant. I think she has been enjoying it so far. I know that like it gets harder, and you can ask her what she thinks, but because I don't think she's gotten to talk about it either. But like, I think she's really enjoying it, and I don't know. It makes me enjoy it, and we'll see what happens next. It's really kind of awkward to talk about because like I have no idea.
It's an unknown. Yeah, it's unknown.
Yeah.
So, but it is exciting. You're gonna be a great dad. We're all excited for you. Congratulations again.
you.
And we want to do something to wrap things up that we're doing this with all the artists at Stars and Strings. It's called Random Asked Questions. And asked, I said, random asked questions, everyone.
Just so that you know.
Just to let you know.
I can't be talking about random asks with my wife coming.
That's correct. That's correct. All right, let's see. Let's try to get one on here that we didn't ask Brett Young. Well, this one kind of did. We touched on this. But what happened in the last dream you can remember?
I've been having really bad dreams the last week because Marin made
sorry.
me watch this movie called Midsommar. It's a horror movie. It's
Oh,
like
I
a
won't watch any
folk
of
horror
those.
movie, and it's just surprisingly gory, and it doesn't make me scared. It made me angry to watch, and so I had like really bad dreams for the last like 4 or 5 nights, just like super intense. Wow. So
It's called Midsummer.
yeah, and it's about like
I'm gonna have
this
to
like
check it out.
Nordic cult
No.
in like northern Sweden, and so they've all been really intense lately. And I wish I had like a more fun answer that was like silly or goofy, but I don't.
That I will.
Real. That's what we want.
That
real.
is. We just want real. Okay, if you could be someone else for just one day, who would it be?
Someone else.
Or it's like someone you admire.
I think I would want to be Derek Jeter, like his first 4 years playing for the Yankees. Like pick one day in the World Series because Derek Jeter's from Kalamazoo also. Like just one day of like being Derek Jeter and like playing shortstop would be fun.
That is so specific. I love that.
You're catching me in a mood.
Yeah.
He's a big fan. Okay, let's see. What's the biggest mistake you've made in love? I don't know. That's
really
deep, intense question.
Man.
I don't even.
Biggest mistake? Oh man.
Like maybe you were with someone and you were brainwashed by them because I feel like everyone is in a relationship where you're kind of brainwashed by a person and then you break up with them and then you look back and you're like, God, what the hell was
this? Really is the random ask.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like for the most part, like, I think trying like the times that I've really like had to get out of something were when I felt like I had like changed in the wrong way for somebody else, like I was acting in a way that wasn't like true to myself. And so that's probably what I would say is, I think a lot of things and like a lot of decisions you make in a relationship that don't turn out well or maybe weren't smart come from like that place where you're trying to be something that your heart isn't really. And so that would probably be the best way that I could answer that on a radio station.
All right. Are you super into a TV show? And if so, which one?
I am into a lot of television shows because my wife is having a baby and that's all we do. I love the one that just ended that I love so much is called Veep. And with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who's my favorite actress or actor of all time.
She's so funny.
Yeah, I think she's the greatest television comedic actor ever. I love The Great British Baking Show, which the finale just ended on Netflix. It's delightful. You're looking at me like...
I love these answers.
You're looking at me like I am a nut. You should watch it.
I've never heard of it. I think that's why, but I'm now like...
Start on...
Here's what I'm doing.
Okay, so
all right,
imagine...
things to watch. Midsummer and The Great British
watch
Baking
I'm
Show.
literally adding it on my watch this list.
If you watch Midsummer, you're going to have to call me.
I won't watch that.
She's not going to watch
doing-
any of these
I will
movies
never.
because all these movies on her list are what I tell her to watch. She still hasn't watched Interstellar yet.
Okay, can I talk
that's
about...
2 on the list.
Can I talk about The Great British Baking Show for a moment?
Yes.
Sure.
We would love to hear about that.
I think we have time.
Delightful. It's these guys who... They get like 10 or 12 like amateur bakers in Britain, and it's like American Idol, but they make like cakes and cupcakes and pies and pot pies and like they're all so competitive, and at the end of it, every episode somebody gets star baker, and then at the end of it somebody else has to go home, and nobody's mean to each other, and at the end when the person gets sent home they all cry and give that person a hug. It's amazing. And then, at the end of it, you don't win anything.
What?
No, you win like a plate.
What?
We got turned on to it because this comedian named Ron Funches was doing a story about it in his bit, and he's like, they do it for no money. And I was like, that can't be true. And it's true.
Man, that show is very anticlimactic.
It's amazing. It's competitive without it being mean.
All right.
Sometimes it's not about the money.
It's
right? This is good. I can see that's a feel-good show.
I think after... This is probably not good radio, and I apologize. But after...
Don't worry, it's video. We're videoing. This is all for Facebook,
Oh, even
I think.
better. I think after the show, these people get like massively lucrative deals to like be like a pastry chef at like some exclusive restaurant, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you should just give it a chance.
I'm going to. The next
right.
time we talk, I will tell you that I watched Interstellar
and The Great British Baking
The
Show.
Great British Baking
I appreciate
Show.
that because that's something that no one knew about Ryan Hurd. So give it up for Ryan Hurd at
Yay.
Stars and Strings. It's 99.5 WYCD.